Hi, my name is Samantha. Welcome to Samantha's Soapbox, episode 1. I'm making this video in the hope that one voice can make a difference. I am displeased with the behaviour of Australian members of Parliament during the House of Representatives question time. I find it hard to believe I'm the only person publishing my displeasure. I am not sure when the antics we see on our televisions via the Australian Broadcasting Corporation became the norm. I am sure they are viewed by many Australians with a jaw-dropping horror. With the advent of social media, these antics are immediately and vehemently discussed in arenas such as Facebook, Twitter, and now YouTube. As parents, we teach our children manners and desired behaviour. Say please. Say ta. Say thank you. Wave bye-bye. Don't pull hair. Don't pull the cat's tail. I told you. The clothes dryer is not the timeout corner. Don't throw your Tonka truck at your sister. Part of all this teaching is consequences. Many parents use a variety of methods that suits their parenting style, but the consistent thing is consequence. Even the cat knows about dishing out a consequence. When children start school, desired interpersonal skills are reinforced by teachers and classmates. Put your hand up. Sit up straight. Stay in line. Don't hit. Don't steal. Don't call people names. Don't bully. These things are not about conformity. They're about living successfully in a community. And the consistent thing at play here is consequence. Gold stars, timeout cards, principal's office, suspension, detention, expulsion, merit awards. Some of these children go on to represent their classmates at the Student Representative Council, the SRC. There, with guidance from adults, these children meet in an orderly manner. They discuss issues. They make plans. They implement change. And this is at a primary school level. And they do all of this without behaving like an MP during question time. I vote. I expect the adult I vote for to be more competent and better behaved than an 11 or 12-year-old primary school SRC rep. What I don't want to see is 1. Politicians speaking over each other, shouting over each other, or making snide remarks about the speech and or comments and or response being made by the MP who has the floor. It's rude. I've not seen a single MP wearing a dog collar yet, not even in memes. So stop acting like bitches. Number 2, I don't want to see politicians assigning blame. It's the Labor government's fault because they're irresponsible spenders. It's the Liberal government's fault because they don't take care of self-funded retirees. It's Prime Minister Holt's fault because he swam away. And my favourite, it's the state or territory government's fault because they blamed the Commonwealth for something they're responsible for. I don't care. I don't care whose fault it is. Fact is, it's a mess. No one's arguing that. Whatever the it is, it's a mess. Take responsibility for it. Fix it. But stop assigning blame. I don't want to see politicians calling each other names. This is number 3. I took the liberty of Googling some of the MPs. A friend of mine would insist on it being Binging. Either way, the number of years in accumulated study and experience is staggering. Bachelor of Economics, Bachelor of Arts, Diploma of Education, Bachelor of Engineering, Bachelor of Business with honours. One of you started as a ringer. The other's a professional tennis player. Tell me, where did you learn to behave so disgracefully? Was it from John McEnroe? Feeding time at the RSPCA kennels is more orderly than question time. I'm a parent. I did not obtain my HSC. I have certificate 4-level education from TAFE. My education experience is vastly different from what I've seen on Google or Bing. I work. I'm reasonably competent at what I do. Yet without having a tertiary qualification that results in a lot of the alphabet being recorded after my name, I know that if I behaved like an MP during question time at the next team meeting I had to go to, there would be consequences. Most likely a sacking. Has any MP anywhere stopped to consider the reprehensible behaviour we saw last year from school children towards our Prime Minister? Perhaps this was a monkey see, monkey do consequence of your own bad behaviour. Have any of you stopped and thought, that could happen to me? By the way, I do not share the media or the general public's glee about those incidents. Had that been one of my daughters, the consequences would have been severe and swift. Regardless of voting preferences, Ms Gillard was our Prime Minister and the behaviour was a shameful reflection on Australia, in my opinion. To all the honourable members of Parliament, please stop your bad behaviour. State and Territory MPs included. I don't just mean during question time in either the House of Representatives or the Senate. I mean at any times. Is that bottle of wine really worth it? Will that snide remark about that other MP that got that snicker really make you a better person or better at your job? This is not what we voted for. This is not what the public pays you to do, because it is public money that you're using. Don't waste our time. Don't waste our money. Live up to the honourable in your title that goes with your job description. Set the example. Be the difference. Because at the end of the day, the public is remembering something you forgot. You are the front line public servants. And there are consequences for bad behaviour. We ask that you represent us with respect, humility, manners, and civility. Give us hope. God save the Queen.